All right, we are going to game 2 after Stokes to play with Church. Took care of business game 1, 14-21. Jaron goes, ooh. Good take by Stokes on that second hit. Church is on the ground. Stokes goes on 2. Another piece of advice. Never go on 2 unless you're good. And this is not my advice. This is Church's advice. And he still yells at me when I do it. That kick right there is what Jaron's talking about. How he got Church in the shin earlier tonight. Okay, with the step out. Stokes putting that away. 2-1. So far, just a couple easy 1-2-3s back and forth. Jaron, that jam. Ooh. It was a great finish by Church, splitting the defense, keeping that super low. No chance of getting a touch on that. Pocket, first fault. Double fault for Church. Okay, another step out. Oh, goes for that drop, pushes it too wide. Stokes going for that fuego on his first. Just talking with the guys between games, kind of getting their thoughts on the double fault. Ooh, that was a good cut. Just nicked that front rim though. I think the consistent thought on the double fault with this group is no complaints, adapting, but their strategy is definitely not to go hard on the first serve and a safe second serve. They might use that first one to try something more inconsistent. Church with the double clutch serve. Ooh, Jaron, nice backhand. Taking that off. So they might take that first serve to try something a little tricky. I like to get it in people's minds, use something. Might have been off the rim, but can play off the rim now. I think Church just wanted to keep playing it. The old rules, you just kind of play it and then after the point decide. But this double fault, you've got to decide that first, otherwise you're calling it, you're going to play. Ooh, good fuego. Jaron and McKay take care of business. Anyway, going back to the double fault, they still going for aces on the second serve. Still figuring at this level, if you play it safe, the other team's just going to take an easy bump set spike on you. But still might mix in something crazy in that first hit. Okay, finishes that high, gets it over Stokes. Me personally, kind of in the mid-level advanced, I like to, that first serve, not try anything too crazy. I'm not trying to, just always take a fault on it. But use it for practice on a cut or a fuego or a drop. And second serve, kind of putting just a hard, consistent something on it. Something that's still going to give other advanced players my level a little bit of trying to give them a hard first touch at least, where they're maybe not as consistent as Premier level. Score is 9-8, Stokes and Church. Went a little fast on that drop shot. He's got a tricky one though. McKay not fooled there though. Ooh, puts it right into Church's body. Church still gets that dive over. Kind of dive through McKay's legs. Probably had a hinder if he wouldn't have hit it. Stokes, a little bit of a cut on that one. And we are out of balls already. Also with the double fault, I haven't had too much. We've been making sure we keep our nets stocked with balls, so it hasn't delayed the games too much longer. I do like that there's no discrepancy between a pocket and a rim. You either play it or you don't. Tournaments are going to be a little bit trickier as far as balls go, as we don't have enough balls to stock each net with a bunch. Jaron with the pocket. Stokes and Church are going to play it. Church pulls that finish. But also in the tournament, we're not playing on this luscious turf where the balls are soaring everywhere. Church gets the jam on McKay. Front rim for first fault. Jaron a little wild first hit, but McKay and Jaron are still able to take care of business. McKay going with the just hard kickback serve. Kind of a lazy drop there. Ball coming at us. $13-10's the count. Stokes and Church. Ooh, that was a good cut. Kept it low. Ooh, Church almost into the goalpost. Stokes loses it. Coming over his shoulder. Stokes tells Church he owes him 2 passes. 11-13's the count. Ooh. Church a little late to the net. Wasn't sure exactly where Stokes was going to be able to rescue him after that first touch. Jaron with a couple breaks. Guessing that hit back pocket is the call. Just like that one, and we're already searching for balls. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. This double fault, where strategy comes in with everyone. Like I say, I like the fact that it's going to bring in a little bit of more head game strategy, making your opponents see a little bit more variety. Everyone takes a little coaching time out as they're fetching balls. $14-12. Church, hard serve. McKay keeping that up high. Church is able to chase that down. Ooh, great. Great first touch by Church, and Stokes with that set. Church with the step back jam. Jaron will normally finish that off. McKay late getting his hands over his head. Church getting right where he needs to be for that body. Ooh. McKay gets it. I missed it, but I believe Jaron probably had a hinder on Stokes. 8-2. Church finishing this one. Kept it close. Now he's gone 6 straight. Oh. A little bit of a mental game now when you're down this much. And oh, McKay had a good second return. Anyway, there we go. 21-12.